lady.
I once met a girl on a barge. She was such a wacko. She wore her hair funny and she carried a snake. That was before you, my dear. And it was also before Caesars Atlantic City. Now you don't need no barges. You don't need nothing. You just go Caesars Atlantic City. You have a swell time, beautiful restaurants, stage show. They got a guy named Hackett. You can really laugh. What a swell time to be had at Caesars Atlantic City. Am I right? She said yes.
Presenting our own favorite Caesar, Buddy Hackett, November 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
I'm soaring higher than high with a rush that never ends. In a place that's like mine, I'm surrounded by friends. It's a jewel on the beach, a treasure by the sea. The Hilton is the place to set yourself free.
Experience the jewel of Atlantic City, the only 4-diamond casino resort. The Hilton Casino offers the ultimate in dining and entertainment. So indulge and
Set yourself free.
Craig Sullivan is finally here since December 30th, 2019. I've been waiting for this night. We're in Atlantic City. We're very excited. Sorry, your life sucks today, dude.
Not mine at all, but let's welcome everybody to the first annual Fish Fry.
Yeah, first annual Fish Fry. That tells me it's time for an audit. Hey, everybody. Glenn Hausman here. I hope you're all having a great night with the one and only, the incredible Craig Sullivan. Who's that behind us right there? Is that producer Dave?
I'm ready to
Producer Dave!
Atlantic City. I'm going to vent about. I'm going to be a grumpy Dave in a little bit. But let's get the show started.
All right, I'm very excited that we're all here. So this is exciting, Craig, because we're gonna peel back the veneer. We're gonna take a look at what really goes on in my universe over there, because I've got all of my, well, not all of my friends, because some of them were losers and didn't come along with us on this trip. But we have a great group here hanging out all weekend at the Showboat for Fish. So let's bring it in. We've got over here Mr. Jay Rubin with producer Dave.
Ooh, I got dual action, guys.
I know,
guys
right?
can't not see me.
This is really too exciting. I've known Jay since I don't remember hardly ever a time when I didn't know you, Jay, over there. Right, something like that. And then some of the best friends I've had in the world. Over there on your left is Mr. Steve Algieri. We used to hang out in middle school. Then I got Doug Becker. He's my one college friend that I have left. And then Chris Daly of Daly Gray Public Relations. You might know him from doing all the best press releases in our business. And one of my first of two industry friends, Chris Daly. Guys, great to see you all here today.
That's right. Hi, Chris. Hey, everybody. Welcome.
Hello. I have so many questions, especially for the two gentlemen that have known Glenn for a long time. So we're talking about middle school and college.
Yep.
Now, I've only known Glenn for I'm already getting fed up. How are you guys still dealing with him all these years later?
You believe, right? You believe I take this BS from this guy?
Wow.
This is, right out of the gate,
I want
dude.
everyone to know.
Right
Right out of the gate.
Walked up. I got here about 5 minutes ago. I walked right to the ring, so I'm coming out firing because I'm heated up for my 2.5-hour drive down here.
Right? Yeah, dude. Seriously, that was crazy. He only lives like 15 minutes from here or something like that, but it took 2.5 hours. Everyone's going down the shore this weekend. Everybody loves getting out. And Chris, you had a horrible time getting here, didn't you?
Normally takes me about 2.5 hours. Took me 5.5 today.
Right.
Lovely traffic. Lovely
Wow.
Be a little grumpy Dave here. So anybody out there, I have two cameras looking at me. So each, no matter which one you see, you guys know I'm serious.
Yeah.
If you're the kind of person out there that rubbernecks, please don't watch this show because I do not like it. I sat in a half an hour of traffic today, not because of Jersey Shore traffic, but because there was an accident on the other side going north.
Yeah, you're kidding me?
That's the same accident I was behind.
Was it the truck accident? Was it the truck?
Fire.
Yes.
Yep.
So it was a
About
weird
20
accident.
minutes.
There was a big semi truck. It was on fire. But what was weird about it wasn't in the front of the truck. It was the back of the truck where there's no engine, there's no gas. I don't know how there's a fire in the back of the truck, but it was there. And it wasn't on our side. So guys, we're driving south. Just please drive straight.
Just drive.
You can't help the people there.
No.
Hopefully they're okay.
Can't do anything
Please
like that.
drive straight. Let me see
The gap was there
right,
between you and the car in front of you by the time you finished looking at
All right,
it.
I think this rant has been brought to you by Ecotech Waste. I want to thank them for supporting us.
That sounds really interesting.
Thank you, Ecotech.
All right, guys, make sure you
you like,
very good look at it,
like
too.
everybody else that sat.
make sure you get into the microphone, stuck to the microphone, so all the people out all around the world can hear what we are saying.
I think that what we should do here,
Yeah.
since we have 3 mics on this side and 1 on that side, why don't we give this
Yeah,
mic
that's a good idea.
over there? We'll share a
All
mic
right,
over here.
all right. Producer Dave is making stuff happen right now. All right, so Craig,
That's
this
why
is
he
really
gets paid the
exciting.
big bucks, Glenn.
Right. So
Hey, Craig, I can't hear you, by the way. So anything you said to me, I don't know what it is.
that's true. I thought you were bringing a headset too.
You said you had one for me, but
Oh, I
clearly
did.
not.
No, I mean they're probably over there somewhere. So
I got my-
that out.
so I also have my Friday night audit hat. I wanted to show everybody that I did have one. I kind of teased it on LinkedIn today, and I forgot it in the car. So right now it's still in the car because I was rushing inside. I do have one.
well, that's
Wah,
really
wah, wah, wah.
Wait, I'll do the official one.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, sorry, I had that sound level too low. Wait, one more time. Amy Montgomery says, total chaos, keep it going. This is going to get a whole lot worse. The more we have to drink, the more other stuff kicks in. We might be having a situation. Oh, my goodness. So I'm really excited, Craig, because really, we have been doing this now. This is our 29th summer going to see Fish on the road, and it's so much fun. It's a real chance for us to play, be with our friends. You know, a lot of people go, right? They go do their stadium tours. They do their outdoor adventures with their climbing and stuff like that. No, we find excuses to go at Waffle House, and we do that by going to see Fish shows all around the country. Possible. So, Doug, what was the first show that we went to together? Do you recall?
Yeah, the first show we went to Jones Beach Amphitheater to see the Horde Tour. We went to go see Blues Traveler. Blues Traveler was putting on a show with multiple bands.
And Spin Doctors, too.
Wow.
Right? So we go to the show, and in addition to Blues Traveler, it's Spin Doctors, it's Widespread Panic, and lo and behold, it's Fish. So we go to this.
We're like, who's this Fish band that's going to be closing out?
Right. So we sit through this thing. We're like, wow, that was kind of interesting. And it all started there. 29 years later, here we are at the Showboat.
Max Pinsky is saying everything's right, so just hold tight. Yes, everything is right. We are holding tight for our 8 o'clock start time, going to see Fish on the beach tonight. And I'll tell you, Max, since you think everything's right, hold tight. We are vibrating with love and light today. That is absolutely sure. I want more. I know. So I did. She's got a more shirt.
Hey, Glenn.
That's
Glenn.
great. Hold on. Where's Anthony? Anthony is too smart to join us on Friday night. Just Craig Sullivan and myself, and producer Dave, embarrassing ourselves. I also believe Anthony is down in Florida doing a speech today. Sucker, I'm going to a concert.
Sure. There you go. So, okay, Glenn, let's ask inquiry minds want to know.
What's that? What, Dave? What's going on?
Can't hear me?
No, I didn't hear you at all. Try it again.
Hey,
There we go.
All right, we're back.
All right.
I'm saying
There we go.
Atlantic City. There are people down here.
Can you hear us?
It's busy, busy, busy.
Right.
There we go.
All right,
Okay,
so Craig,
Glenn. So,
Craig-
inquiry minds want to know.
all right.
You've been seeing Fish for 29 years.
That's
The
right.
good folks over at Yum dropped a KFC pop-up hotel, okay, this year for 11 days, representing the 11 herbs and spices, okay. Then they made a run to the border in 2019 with a Taco Bell,
Yep.
pop-up in Palm Springs.
Right.
So if you've got a pop-up Fish hotel, what's in that room?
What's in the room of a pop-up Fish hotel is the question. I would say some good.
Sandra,
Yep.
we are getting drink service right now, so
All
I'm going to step away
right.
and help her out.
Glenn, I got to go with the veggie taco.
Veggie taco.
I'm going with goo balls.
Goo balls, right? Lots of kind foods. That's for sure.
Lots of glassware.
Cheese
if you're lucky,
cheese
a
sandwiches, right? Bear claws if you're lucky.
No meat.
Yeah, all of that kind of stuff. But maybe some donuts also, right? Because the universe is a donut. Right? That's true. So, I really think that we should totally build like a jam band housing community or something like that. I think that'll be a whole lot of fun. Colleen, yes, what? I must know. What do you need? What do you want? Tell us, please.
Okay, Glenn, in the jam band community, what music are you playing to raise the flag in the morning and to set it and at sunset when you bring it down?
What music are we playing when you raise the flag in the morning and at sunset to bring it down? Divided Sky.
There you go. Good answer. Good answer. So we're gonna get
Silent in the morning, and then Divided Sky in the evening. That's what
evening. Okay. All right.
And we are live. Although we're going to a show tonight, we're going to a show tomorrow, then we're going to another concert late night tomorrow night, and another concert Sunday. So I don't know how live we'll be come Monday morning. So tune in.
What do you guys do? Like for people that actually have to work, like what do they do?
They call in sick. Yeah, right. We're going to be hosting No Vacancy Live from here Monday at noon. So tune in then to see how much of a disaster I am going to be. So that should be a whole lot of fun. So Jay, when was the first time that we saw a show together? Because you were a couple of years younger than we were. Now it's irrelevant, but back then it made a little bit of a difference.
So you got me into fishing probably about 93 or so.
Yeah.
Didn't see my first show until the Millennium New Year's show.
That was your first show?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's all downhill from here. No, yeah. The best show ever. Yes. Big Cypress. It was 1999 to 2000 New Year's. And the last set was, what was it? From midnight until sunrise.
That's right.
Ended with Here Comes the Sun.
Yeah, yes. That was great. Although that was on the radio.
That was the walkout.
That was the walkout music. Yeah, but Craig, how cool is that we got to see a concert? They played a big set in the afternoon. The last song they played was after midnight at like 4:30, and they're like, get some rest, be back here for midnight. And then they played straight from midnight to about 7 a.m. And I will tell you, Doug, you can vouch for this. No bigger party ever, right?
No, greatest concert ever. And
what year was that?
The Millennium Show?
99 into 2000.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. Okay. I didn't hear the Millennium Show. As soon as you said that, it all keyed in. So.
And at one point, Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve cut to us.
Right.
It's as the largest New Year's Eve concert by a single band.
Right. Yeah. In North America. Yeah. So there was something like 80,000 people in the middle of the Everglades at this concert, and it was out of control. So what they did is they wanted to play a joke on the people watching to get them really confused. So at the the lead singer of the band, Trey, said at the end of the song, instead of applauding, just yell out the word cheesecake, and that'll like confuse the heck out of everybody. So that was pretty funny. I think they wound up cutting away though before they were able to do that, but it was pretty funny.
Let me tell you guys when my first fish show was. It's a very, very intense experience. It was on a very special date, August 13th, 2021.
That's right. Yeah,
August 13th. So we got my first fish show.
Yep. So we got a couple of newbies over here, right? That's Claudia. Yeah.
My wife is running around Showboat somewhere. She is like, forget these guys. I'm going to go have some fun with the rest of the people here. It's going to be her first show as well.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's pretty exciting. So we got a couple of people who've never been to a show. We're probably
how many shows we've been to?
175 probably at this point. Yeah, give or take one or two.
First show, were you younger or older than I am now?
Much younger.
Younger. We were
21.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 21, 22.
Yeah, it's really crazy that we've been doing it for so long.
29 years.
Yeah, right? It's
July 12th.
What's that?
July 12th.
You actually remember that?
Yeah. So at what point does Fish kind of recognize you guys and say, hey, come on stage. You guys tour us or follow us around. They complete roadies.
No, that's happening in Vegas this year.
Yeah.
On my birthday.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be your birthday in Vegas this year. So, Craig, we're going to go see 4 shows in Vegas.
Nice.
Be a whole lot of fun. October 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st at the MGM Grand Arena. And the cool thing is they always do a Halloween costume, but they do a musical Halloween costume for a Halloween show. So they play 3 sets, and the middle set is usually something fun. Back in years past, they've done like the White Album or Quadrophenia, or the best was the Talking Heads Remain in Light. That I think was one of the best that they ever did. A few
Rolling
years
Stones.
Yeah, right. And in 2019, they went in a little bit of a different direction, and they made up a whole album as if they were a 1980s Finnish rock band or something like that, right?
You gotta love that. Now, we had a little bit of a conversation about that because I think Sammy Hagar and the Circle are going to be there. So we were kind of talking I'd come out and we'd do both of those concerts as well. So
Well, you should look into that. I think I've one of my buddies who was too chicken to come out here tonight. He's talking about going and only going to see a couple of the shows, and then going to catch like Sting or something like that, who's going to be doing a residency at the end of October.
That's right. Yeah.
Really great. But Chris, I'd love to hear from you. What is one of the coolest concerts you went to and why? You are a total music geek. This guy, Craig, he is all about the music. He writes for websites about music. Before COVID, he would be still an old man. You're still going 4 or 5 nights a week, it seems.
Best concert ever or best Fish show? What are we?
You could give to both.
Either both. Yeah, both.
Last Prince's Love Sexy tour. Back in, good Lord, 88.
Jesus.
And
that's one year after on the bridge tour.
That's 1 year after I was born.
My parents thought we were real big Prince fans, and we had no idea really who he was. So my mom got us tickets to the Purple Rain tour.
Right.
And
Purple Rain.
And I've been in
384.
Yeah.
What's your first show?
First show ever?
Yeah, not with mom and dad. Like out with your friends. Your first real legitimate concert experience.
I really have to think about that. The first concert.
Well, while you're thinking about that, Amy says her husband they went to Prince's last concert in Baltimore.
I had tickets to that. I did not go because a week prior I had seen him at Mohegan Sun, and he had an after-hours show that he stiffed us on, and I stayed until 6 a.m. waiting, so I got pissy.
Right. We saw him at the
Wow.
Yes, we did. He gave us those tickets.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Those are your tickets?
I went a week early.
Really? A week early? So you're standing in front of the garden and go, where's all the, what's
It's
going
suspiciously quiet here.
Fish is playing here next week.
Well, then I'll be here.
Too funny.
He played twice over week difference, and I screwed up the night. He was playing that night, and they ended up finding some tickets to sell us.
Right, that's really funny. So Colleen says she's old. She doesn't recognize the band we're seeing. Give Me the Stones, the Animals, the Yardbirds, etc. Well, we love going to this band because they're what they call a jam band. As a matter of fact, I was listening to Fish Radio on Sirius XM coming down here, and I heard one song called Tweezer that lasted 45 minutes. So, it could be 6 minutes, it could be 40 minutes, it could be anything in between. It's always different, and that's kind of what we really enjoy it. The spontaneity of it. You never know what's going to happen, and a lot of the songs are really just building blocks, right, guys, for stuff, right, Jay?
Well, yeah, I mean, you even don't know what style of music they're going to play. They could play bluegrass, they can play jazz, they can play rock. They could play them all in one song.
Right. And the interesting thing about what Fish does is that you go to any other band and you see them multiple times on the same tour, you'll see the same show.
Right.
With maybe one or two song changes, they mix it up a little bit. But Fish mixes it up completely. We're going to see 3 shows in 3 days, and I can guarantee you they will not repeat one song.
Absolutely.
Yes, that can.
That was the nice thing I always liked about the Grateful Dead too. Their shows were always different.
Yeah. All right, now Steve, tell your story.
Yeah, back in 2017, over the summer at Madison Square Garden, they did a 13-show residency that they called the Baker's Dozen, and for all 13 shows, which they performed 2 complete sets for each show, they did not repeat a single song.
And each night was themed on after a different donut.
Yeah, it was a total of like 264 different songs.
Yeah.
That they played.
Right.
And a ton of donuts.
Right. I mean, just
and remarkably fewer covers than I would have expected for a tour like that where you can't repeat anything.
What is it?
To play a lot of
what is Snook? Is that how it's spelled? What I'm not sure what you're talking about over there. I like that Amy saying she saw Prince before he died. I think that was understood. Amy.
I wasn't sure, Amy. Welcome back. You missed a couple weeks. Glad to have you back. Sorry that I can't really hear you.
It's great to have Amy back. Glenn and I got a chance to spend some time with her in Dallas, so that was great too.
Yeah, we had a great time in Dallas last week at a HOA. That was a whole lot of fun. Really great to see everybody getting back to it. And I got to tell you guys, I'm curious to see if people are going to be able to get their party on, because the last few conferences that we went to, people couldn't keep it together. They drank way too much, and boy, oh boy, dude, they were a mess the next day.
They're all out of training. They don't have that back-to-back conferences.
I know. So Chris, what about you? What's your story? You got that locked and loaded now? The best fish show.
Oh, best fish show. It would either be the first one, which was Chicago, which they did the albums for that. It was '94. That was the first ever glow stick fight.
Right.
Or when you and I saw him in Atlantic City in a decade-ish ago. I would have to look.
Yeah, about on, I think it was on Bader Field or something like that.
No,
right?
that was a different one. The
At
one that was
at the boardwalk.
Yes,
At the boardwalk hall. Right.
Nice.
That was another Halloween weekend. And like that one, I have to bounce because I have to go back to my kids on Halloween.
Right, yeah. Well, I missed the Halloween show then too, but now my kids are old. They don't care about dad, so it's great. I can go see Halloween shows. Best, right? Right? Yeah, dude.
Go to every show possible.
I never got to see a Halloween show before 7 years ago, and this will be my third one now coming up, which is great. I can't
Speaking
wait for
of
that.
children.
Yeah.
And again, we're here at Showboat. We've talked about the Showboat previously on this show, and I was down here a little while ago with my daughter for her birthday. A beautiful arcade. If we have some time, I'm going to take you guys through a quick tour. But as the big children that you are, after the show tonight, are you going to go to the arcade and play some games?
Yeah, we got hooked up with some cards to go play the games.
Shout out to Steve Sharkey, by the way, the GM
Yes.
of this property. He is absolutely an amazing person.
Yes, I want to thank Steve for being so amazing and just helping us with all this hospitality. Shout out to my buddy Chris Green, CEO of Chesapeake Hospitality Company that manages here at the Showboat. And it's great to see this place coming back to life. It was so difficult for them at first, but they're finally investing some good money in it. The rooms are starting to look great. They're going into an extensive renovation later this year. And, this giant arcade down here is just really terrific. Your kids love that, right?
My kids had a blast. We were down here for my daughter's birthday. My daughter and my son, I should say. But the cool thing is, it's open late. It's right here in...
Hi, Michelle.
You're here with your family. This is the only real place in Atlantic City you can come for a family expedition. You don't have to see a casino. Right across the boardwalk is the Steel amusement park. So you really are right there for all different kids' activities. And what I love, Glenn, when I walked in here, the check-in line was, it was halfway down the hall. And again, I'm going to go on the go in a little bit. I'm going to show you how long this hallway is. But it was mostly families with little kids. So you can feel comfortable here.
And fish heads.
Fish heads. It's fish heads. Come together as one and play some video games together. But it's just such a unique thought to put an arcade in Atlantic City and make really the only family-friendly experience down in this part of the area, with the beach right across from the boardwalk.
I saw several little girls dressed in fisherman muumuus. Did you guys see any of that? Yeah, it's really cute.
I saw a donut gator on somebody on the rest stop on the way up.
Right, that's funny. So, the drummer of the band wears a muumuu with these pink donut shapes on them.
Right.
Everybody dresses in it. I've got a bathing suit like that, and it's really a lot of fun. And seeing the kids dressed in little dresses like that, it's adorable.
Okay, well then, producer Dave has to go find you a donut muumuu, Glenn, because the next time we see you, we want you in a donut muumuu.
Yeah, right. So ACNJ.
Nice.
Not on every.
Yeah. So, guys out there that are paying attention, what was your favorite concert that you went to? You have a great summer concert memory. We love going away and doing these things every single summer. I'm sure you and your friends love doing that too. What was that special event that you went to? Let us know in the chat box below. But Steve, what's it like for you? You weren't on the road for a long time. You're finally getting back into shows over the last couple of years. Now you've got a fabulous girlfriend who's going her first show tonight. How fun is this for you guys to be doing this together right now?
I'm personally very excited that she's coming to the shows and that she has so openly embraced fish.
Yeah, I've never heard of fish before.
Right, and it's total relationship deal breaker too. So really, things swung well.
How have you so openly embraced Glenn? That's a little bit more difficult.
Yeah. Well, you know how, because she sees me very sparingly, so she can deal with it. A lot of it, they're going to go back after this weekend, do their intensive therapy sessions. They will get through. Don't you worry.
Small doses.
Moderation.
Small doses. There you go. That's too funny.
Right, that air. Love that, guys.
But like you were saying before, you were talking about the fact that I'm just getting back to the shows.
Yeah, right.
There was a big period of time when I had kids and none of you guys had kids. I was kind of
just
living my life at home, going to shows occasionally when they were at the Garden. And it wasn't until like 2017 that I realized I had gone to woefully too few shows.
Right, yeah. But then you started making it up, and now
Making it up, yes.
now he's Craig. He's out of control now. He's going to as many as he possibly can, and
Wow.
it's great to see. He needs,
Now, would he take a year off from work and go tour the country with Fish?
you gonna take a year off from work and tour the country?
No, and just wait until I retire.
Yeah, right.
Wait another 10 years.
He's gonna wait till the big corporation pushes him out, then he's gonna go sell the goo balls.
My VW microbus and just kind of hit the road.
Yeah, that's a good.
The correlations between Fish and the Grateful Dead are just absolutely amazing. It really is.
Yeah, it's just the thing is, he's talking about the correlation between the Grateful Dead and Fish. It's just a little bit different. It's the same kind of spirit, but the music is really different. Chris, why don't you talk a little bit about that, since you're the music aficionado?
I mean, you've got the jam band connection, and Trey played with the Dead for, what was that, the 50th?
Yeah.
I went to those shows.
I still can't believe I missed those
I feel
shows.
like the connection was so much earlier than that, just because.
Well, yeah, back in the early 90s, right.
The jam band things, I personally found them to be slightly different crowds. I mean,
right.
This fan to me was not an automatic default Deadhead or vice versa.
Right.
I see more like, the Dead is from like the 60s and the early 70s, really, and Fish is more from the 80s and 90s.
Right.
So Fish is in that jam band genre, but they're the next generation.
That's right.
They're the next
Absolutely.
evolution.
Yeah.
So
I agree. Yeah. Hey, Chris, who would you consider jam bands?
All right, Chris, who would you consider jam bands? Craig is asking.
Oh God! Why did I get put on the spot for the one?
'Cause he's
for the
asking
music
the
I don't
question.
listen to the most. Who's touring right now? Mo?
Why don't we play?
Yeah,
name
we
a
got
jam
bands
band
like
around?
Mo and Widespread Panic.
Widespread, String Cheese,
Pigeons playing ping pong.
Steve Miller. I think Steve Miller's a jam band.
Lettuce is a big one these days that everybody makes fun of for some reason. I don't know them enough to make fun of them. Disco Biscuits, for example.
Yes.
Michelle MacArthur's her first concert, The Police.
Police.
What a great first concert
that's
to
a great
go
one.
to. Craig, have you ever had a chance to see The Police?
Yes, many years ago, Synchronicity. So yeah.
Tour. Wow.
Yeah. And they were basically at each other's throats, both behind stage and on stage.
What's that, Chris?
I said the Fish, to keep the Fish connection going, we have to bring up Oysterhead.
We do have to bring up Oysterhead. First of all, Fish has a great song called Makasupa Policeman, but that has nothing to do with it. Trey, the lead singer from Fish, is also in a super group called Oysterhead with Les Claypool, but the drummer is Stuart Copeland from The Police.
Right,
And that is a fierce band. We saw them at Roseland once. Were you with me at that show, right?
did,
Yeah. What do you remember about that show? That was killer.
It was just a monster show. The three of them on stage, three giants on stage working together. It was just absolutely amazing.
Yes, the Deshi Trucks Band. They are great, Carol. They're
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
I've literally never heard of any of these bands except for the Grateful Dead. And Fish, because Glenn never stops talking about it.
Well, that's my choice. First concert was Rush.
My first concert was Rush too.
No way.
Absolutely.
What tour?
Real concert, without
Yeah.
the parents,
I saw
right?
it.
Like not the Pointer Sisters or Monkeys,
Right, yeah.
No, Rush Presto.
That's awesome.
Presto
The
tour.
Presto
Yes,
tour.
Presto
Gary, what tour was your first Rush show? Let us know. What were you saying, Doug?
No, it's me. I said
Chris?
I got Derek Trucks saw him at 13 at Buddy Guy's.
Wow.
Yeah, it was before.
That was before anybody knew who they were.
Yeah, I think he had played. He was a prodigy at that point.
Right.
But yeah, he had not joined the band. He had not or started the band. He's in his 30s now.
Yeah, that's great. He's really awesome. Trey did a lot of guest appearances at that Peach Festival last month,
I saw a
right?
lot of that on YouTube.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like he just showed up at the second stage and he was like giving a boost to some of those artists over there. That was freaking awesome. All right, don't laugh. Not a band. Tom Jones also saw Mel Torme. Colleen, that is awesome.
So, yeah, no, that's great.
Awesome.
I've seen Tom Jones. That's a good show.
And Steve, let's have a moment of silence for Miss Marky Post, who passed away this past week.
It's not a good time to be a Night Court alum.
No, and they're doing a Night Court reunion series, kind of a thing.
I don't know who's going to.
They've got it's going to be Harry Stone's daughter is going to be the lead
I've
of
seen
the show.
Harry Stone live before he
Harry
died.
Anderson?
Harry
Harry
Anderson.
Anderson.
Excuse me. Harry Anderson here in Atlantic City.
Wow.
Well, isn't Rob Gronkowski retiring from the Bucks to play bull?
Show. And 8 or 9-year-old me thought it was fantastic.
I just casted that. I want some change to that.
1982. Michelle MacArthur, Genesis. We're going to see Genesis in December. I'm really excited about that. I saw Genesis in 1986 in the Invisible Touch tour.
And the We Can't Dance tour.
Yeah.
2000.
We saw that at RFK, right?
RFK.
Yeah.
That was in the 90s, mid-90s.
91, 92. What's that?
Like 91. 91, 92.
Genesis.
We were still
Yeah, I
around.
got
That's right.
Brian got me a ticket. He's got tickets. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find more tickets. That'd be awesome.
Great.
I think Dave should go with you as well.
You think Dave should go where?
Go to that concert with you.
Which concert?
Genesis.
Genesis?
The Genesis one. Yeah.
You have no idea who Genesis is, I bet.
Google is my friend.
Don't use
Has he ever heard of Phil Collins?
Here we go. Add more flavor than other icon. Doug. Michelle likes Andrea Bocelli. He's going to be playing in New York.
Actually seen him in concert.
Next week.
So
We Love New York.
Why don't you tell everybody about this concert? This is sick.
All right, so next Saturday at 5 p.m. on the Great Lawn in Central Park in New York, there's a concert called We Love New York.
Right.
And it's to commemorate all the first responders and everybody that got us through this pandemic, so forth. There's 20 bands that are playing. I don't know if I'm going to name them all, but everything from Carlos Santana, Bruce Springsteen, Wyclef Jean, Elvis Costello, Paul Simon.
It's sick. Journey.
And several others. It's going to be a monster show.
Yeah.
And it's free.
My favorite rock band video game.
Speaking of that, Santana and Journey are going to be playing at Atlantic City. How do I know that?
How do you know that?
The billboard is driving in.
Billboard driving in.
Yep.
You had plenty of time to look at those billboards.
I did. I sat there looking at them for almost like an hour.
Wow. That's really cool. All right. So
I was rubbernecking the billboards.
wait. How about who you'd love to see that you haven't? I would have liked. I never got to see Parliament Funkadelic, but I probably missed the window on that.
I saw them at University of Maryland.
Oh, that's really cool.
On McKeldin Mall.
Really?
Yes. I could hear them across Route 1 from my room.
That's so awesome.
It was amazing.
University of Maryland he's talking about.
I never got to see the Grateful Dead.
Yeah. What's that?
I never saw the Grateful Dead. I saw Jerry Garcia.
Really? You saw a Jerry Solo show? Grateful Dead?
Glenn and I went on tour.
Yeah.
P-Funk I've seen about 30 times.
Wow.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
I missed that.
The windows.
He's coming to my hometown.
I know.
To York.
Yeah, but he does like one song and yeah.
He kind of sits on a stool.
I think what's his face? Phil Collins is sitting down now. He's got issues.
Yeah.
That's a total bummer.
Well,
Santana, Doug, Santana, you saw right after we got into Fish, you went to go see Santana, right?
Yeah, it was interesting. We went to that horde tour that I talked about before. We saw Fish.
Was that 90?
91, 92.
So we go to this horde tour out on Jones Beach.
You guys are frozen. Test 1, 2, 3. Hey.
Oh, hey, sorry.
There we go.
There we go. Sorry, guys. My apologies. Oops.
I know I was chatting it up so much you cut me off, Glenn. Jeez.
I don't know. I really apologize. I really screwed on that one. So this is what
Hi
happened.
to Doreen Lonnie.
This is
The range here.
Yep. All right.
It's a fish show. Nothing goes right.
I know.
With us? Never.
Man, you know, it's so funny because I haven't had any tech errors in a while because I've really gotten down setting up the skier. But one big error when you accidentally step on the power off button for some reason because the cords are under your feet. That was really
Too funny, Glenn.
I know. So you got any? You said you had some more questions prepared? Do you have any more ready for us? And what happened to Dave?
Dave's not here.
He's over there. He got some
Bar.
drinks.
Dave ain't home.
Dave,
he's
Dave
going
ain't home.
Dave's on walkabout.
Good move on Dave's part. You know.
You know what? If you can yell at Dave, tell him to bring you at least 3 shots of tequila because then my questions are going to involve tequila. 3 shots.
He's got some ladies' drink here.
All right.
Yes.
So,
A pink froofy drink.
Yeah.
so I was just pulled out because Dennis from the surf bar here at the Showboat Casino, right over there.
Right.
He was being very polite, didn't want to interrupt, but he got my attention, and he wanted me to go over there and take a shot of a frozen daiquiri combination drink.
Nice.
That we have here as well. So this
Nice.
is the hurricane. I'm not sure what's in
hurricane.
it, to be honest with you.
Everything is a hurricane.
But they have.
South Jersey. I used to live here. Well, you're in the area?
I'm in North Jersey. I'm in Scotch Plains.
Okay. I used to live in Linwood.
Okay.
Hurricane. Yeah, hurricane's good.
So they have 10 different daiquiri flavors. This is the hurricane. My wife just got the mango. She's over there sipping on that. So I'm going to try it here on air. But listen, guys, if you're at Showboat, come down to the surf bar. I'll let you know how this drink is. But Dennis also said if you mention a Friday night order, you get $1 off. So make sure you come and do that.
I'm gonna say it 7 times. We'll get it for free.
All right.
There you go.
Well, let's see here. This is the test of Dennis's hurricane.
Also, hurricane. This is a New Orleans theme.
Did they put
Yes.
the rum runner in
Antonio Carlos Jobim. Nice.
The Bourbon Tower. Yeah.
Bourbon Street.
That's a good point.
Hurricane
Did they
is the
build a
official
strong
drink of
drink?
New Orleans.
So I didn't get the rum runner in the straw, but that's actually really, really good. I could just say really dangerous.
I was gonna
Andrea.
You don't really taste the alcohol in it. It's very sweet, but it's not too sweet. I could definitely see a couple of these making it a little bit hard to drive home.
I think GM Steve said we're all supposed to get those before we part to go to the show. Go down to walk
And
for those
so
down the
they're really
boardwalk.
good. And listen, the cool thing is you can mix and match. They said so. If you take a
Mix and match.
daiquiri with the,
Yeah,
the
mix and
Hennessy
match.
one, they said that's a really good combination. So maybe that's the next step.
I mean, if we have to. Okay.
I mean, I'm going to twist your arm. Steve Sharkey's going to come twist your arm and make sure you get one.
What a great name, Steve Sharkey. I got to tell you. Yeah.
And for such a great guy.
Yeah, he's the guy who runs the showboat over here.
No, he's such an amazing guy. He took care of us when we came.
You could have been Glenn Sharkey. Come on.
Which is, when I was here a couple weekends ago, every time we would come through, there's people sparring, they're working out, they're having a good time. And here we are in here having daiquiris and Stellas and all this unhealthy stuff. We're really not fitting well into this boxing ring environment, let me just say.
So, Chris, you grew up here in Atlantic City. What was that like?
Well, I don't live here any longer.
I detect a story. Was somebody run out of town?
First of all, if you managed, it was a mutual decision.
That sounds more like court order.
Underage, your family member would lose a job, so couldn't do Atlantic City. So I've always thought heavily fried food, heavy drinking, or heavy gambling. If those are your things,
these are the basic food group.
This AC's the place.
But not anymore now because Showboat's here with the arcade. They're going to have an indoor water park shortly.
Again,
they're working on that right now. So it's going to be a very
indoor water park.
Yeah,
that sounds like a ball.
How cool is that going to be,
But
right?
the cool thing for the parents, right? Like you guys want to bring your
Well, maybe we can get Chris and his team to invite us back, Glenn, and I'll fly out, and we'll christen the water park.
next door.
Yeah, that'll
It
probably
has
that'll
an
be a
air
while.
bridge to get over there, so you don't have to go outside if it's bad weather. Oceans Resort is right next door, the other side, so you can get some gambling in, get some family time in. It's really a great experience for everyone.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, Dave, I sent you that link.
All right, I'm gonna go off script here, guys. I'm just gonna show you guys where we are, in this boxing ring and kind of the back part of Showboat. It's pretty awesome. So I'll be back in a second.
All right, excellent. Thanks.
But I'm not losing my hurricane.
So, Jay, you did your bachelor party here in Atlantic City. What attracts you to Atlantic City?
I don't know what you're talking about. Dan.
Right. We had the clown,
No,
made balloon animals, right? The bachelor party. The cotton candy, right?
After the scripture.
I don't remember any of that, but no, I mean Atlantic City. I used to come here as a kid. We lived, grew up in Long Island, of course, like most people here. And no, we would come to Atlantic City every year for Christmas, like I guess the rest of the Jews. And
right.
you know,
So you were
we get a good deal. And
not only that, but you got to know. I don't know if your family did this, but you take the bus down. Right, they used to have all these buses. I guess they still do. You take the bus down, and they'd give you like a roll of quarters and a coupon for the buffet and something like that. It was great.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So we got Dave.
So that would make you officially shoobies.
Oh, that is scary. That is scary.
Shoobies,
because
I can't really hear you yet. So let me just get this
in the
thing
50s
set
or
up.
something.
But right now I'm going to show you guys.
Wait, hold up, Dave.
Would bring their lunch in a shoebox.
Where Glenn and so are.
All right. So we're gonna pass it over to Dave for a little bit of a tour. Dave, are you there? Can you hear us? What are we looking at, Dave?
I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
So right now I'm going to give you guys a really quick tour. This is the arcade part of Showboat, right?
Please, police, run them out of the casino with a camera.
Yeah. Right. Well, it's not a casino.
It's not
They
a
play for
casino,
tickets
Craig,
here.
It's an arcade.
This is a non-gaming facility now.
There's no actual gaming here. This is a full arcade.
Okay.
It's all
All right.
kosher for little kids to be here. We can be on the floor with it. It is an old
Craig,
casino
it's gambling
floor.
for kids.
Got it.
Casino floor used to be, the casino used to be on this floor.
Yeah,
There's
right.
actually no actual gambling. But when I turn around, here we go. And you're going to notice some guys here in this amazing boxing ring. Who are those guys on screen? Hey! And they're here in this awesome back part that is monstrous, right? So it's huge. It's off the casino floor. And we have two bars over here. So we have one bar right over here to our left. Again, the arcade floor is right there. Here's your bar. You come over here. Here's a second bar. All the way back there, you have kind of like a deli that has like chicken fingers and quesadillas. You have a burger bar right over here. So a lot of entertainment, a lot of food, a lot of drink options. There's my surf bar with the frozen daiquiris. The best part is when you're done with all this indoor entertainment, you walk about 500 steps and you are literally on the Atlantic City boardwalk. So as I walk out,
no idea
you're
you were
going
the
to see
that he's been talking.
I'm getting out of breath here. We're right
You're
out
doing
here
great,
in
man.
the-
You're doing great.
Don't worry about it. On the boardwalk. So we have a guy with a snake over there. There's the ocean.
Keep going to the ocean. Keep going to the ocean.
Place to be.
I guess he's not going to the ocean.
I'm not going to go in the ocean yet. I
You
didn't
should,
have my swim
dude.
trunks on.
All right. Thanks for the tour, Dave. We really appreciate it. And he's coming back. And we lost Craig. Oh, my goodness. That's so sad. I wonder what happened to Craig. Anyway, wait, here he comes. There he is right now on his outdoor cam. Hey, Craig, you there?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Craig?
I can hear you.
Craig?
Yes. Yes.
Craig?
Yes.
Bueller.
Yes.
Bueller. The ocean. Yes, the ocean is absolutely beautiful. And the cool thing is for people who wanted to go swimming tonight during the concert, you can do that up until dark. I will not be doing that at all.
The largest great white shark ever caught was caught off the coast of Atlantic City in the 80s.
Really?
You can. David Letterman interviewed the guy who watched the clip.
Really? That's pretty crazy. I love this picture of Craig. Craig, I don't know. You're very stoic. I gotta tell you that. We're gonna take him out. Try bringing him back in.
Hello.
He's not having good luck. All right. So, what are you looking forward to most this weekend, guys? Steve, Doug, Tweezer. All right. So what we're doing is we're gonna pick our favorite songs that we want to hear. I am absolutely 100%. Fundamentally believe they're going to open up with Punch You in the Eye tonight.
Even though they opened with Punch You in the Eye about a week ago.
No, I've been.
They will.
I say this. Everyone likes to pick the show opener. I say this every single time. So one day I will be right. It's those suckers that change their choices every time that get nailed every single
I'm
time.
going to go with Buried Alive.
Buried Alive. All right, Chris.
Are we looking for opener?
I know what they're opening with.
Give me what you think the opener is going to be and what song you want to hear.
of the roughly dozen plus shows, I still have never seen them do Contact, which is my favorite song. You enjoy myself and we would kick the evening off. Finally.
That would be a real nice way to kick the evening off.
Going to open with ACDC Bag.
Yep.
No.
ACDC Bag is great. Yes.
Waiting in the Velvet Sea.
Oh.
As an opener.
No, that's not going to be the
Not
opener.
the opener, but
No.
I predict that one.
I've been watching the entire tour, and they have not played Harpua. If they play Harpua, that will make my show.
Yeah. I have some bad news about your cat.
No harpooning in the boxing ring, though.
We're trying, Amy. We're trying to bring back Craig. I don't know what happened to Craig. This is what's going on with Craig. Craig's feed is just he's frozen. He's the black box over there. I don't know what happened to him.
I see him.
You see him on your thing?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Up on mine.
Craig, yes,
I'm right here.
Can we hear you, Craig?
Yes.
Nope.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
That's really weird.
I don't know. Craig sounds like Mr. Robot.
I know. Craig,
Hello,
yeah,
hello.
Mr. Roboto. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Sorry you can't make it. All right. I think what we're going to do is we're going to end this show just a few minutes early tonight because we've got to pack up this gear. We've got a lot of alcohol to drink. We've got a lot of other things to ingest, and we've got to get to the show. And all these things take time.
Showtime.
We've got to have a great time. We're going to be having a lot of fun. We don't know what happened to Craig. His internet
I'm
must
right
be
here.
screwed up, but we can't hear you, Craig. I don't know what's going on. You seem to be coming through on the other machines, but not this one. And I can't do anything about this machine.
Have a great weekend, Craig.
Yeah. Why don't you leave and try coming back in? I'm going to kick you from the studio, Craig. Come back in right away.
We're going to be gone.
All right. Maybe. We are going to be gone. And then he'll be here all night alone in this room. How sad is that?
It's the Craig Show.
All right.
The Lonely Craig Show.
Carol, I couldn't hear Craig. I don't know what happened. I'm glad that you could hear him. It's about time somebody listened to what he had to say. I know on these shows, I don't shut the hell up because I don't get to talk Mondays through Thursdays. So I like to do it today. And back by popular demand, Craig Sullivan in the house.
Hey, can you hear me now?
And Frozen.
Frozen. Yes, I'm frozen. I got nothing to say. Nothing to say.
Very sad.
Very sad. Very sad. Oh my God.
All right, Craig, we absolutely love you to bits. We love all of you guys. We're going to wrap up this thing right now. But before we do that, we've got our favorite segment of the show. That's right. It's the Plug-a-Palooza, the best time of the show.
Plug-a-Palooza?
Dave, plug away.
Well, we have a couple things to plug here, guys. Craig,
He does?
I can already tell
Really?
He's excited for this part of it. But listen, you saw Craig has his Friday Night Audit hat on. I have mine as well. We've talked about the Grumpy Glenn t-shirts, but Glenn,
yes,
if the viewers want to get a Grumpy Glenn t-shirt or a Friday Night Audit hat or anything of the other store options that we have, where can they go?
Red Bubble.
Craig came back right in time.
My one-man show.
I love that, Craig. Great job. So head to Redbubble, check out the Aloha Craig store. You get all this great merch.
Right. And keep going.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I can't hear Craig, so.
Nice.
Yeah, he can't hear because he has no headphones on, but you're back and the listeners can hear you.
Oh, now the headphones on. They just kind of magically floated there. But anyway, so yeah, and of course, check out Times Square today. The next or the most recent episode, the August episode, was posted today on the Times Square Alliance YouTube page. We talk with Gene Cooney, who is the director of their arts program. So we talk about all the crazy things happening in Times Square and how she's a part of it. So check that out. It came up today. It's a great, great episode.
Right now, Steve, you wanted to plug your one-man show that you're doing at the bar at MacArthur Airport on Tuesdays and Thursday nights.
Nice.
Yes, it's a lot of music and comedy.
It really is. It's really an introspective journey into self, done in with moment shots and hand gestures and stuff like that.
Right.
It's moving. I mean, the first time I saw it, I cried.
When I take out the banjo, that's when things really start to go.
That's hot. That part is
Everybody
sick.
cries.
Right.
And that was obligatory.
All right. And, Steve works for a big bank, so they don't need a plug. Doug, do you have a plug?
What are they doing? Hotel loans.
What?
It's a hotel thing. Anyway, do you have a plug, Doug?
Come to the fish show.
All right. Chris?
No plugs.
No plug. Check out Daily Gray
Check
Public
out
Relations.
Daily-
They're
sure.
the premier hospitality public relations firm.
Yes, they are.
DailyGray.com. Jay, you got a plug?
I don't.
Jay works for the government, so he's not allowed to have fun or plug
I'll
stuff.
steal all their plugs. We're going to plug Showboat once more. Make sure you guys come check out the Showboat in Atlantic City with all the great things happening here. They've been great to us. Make sure you're great to them.
Beautiful. And new fish t-shirt. I might get a shirt tonight. We don't know. But right now, you should know I'm wearing a Camp Crystal Lake t-shirt because it is Friday the 13th, and we are in New Jersey where Jason Voorhees went on his rampage over there.
This is not a plug, but I am very proud. This is the shirt from the 2003 show.
Nice.
Only recently can I fit in it again.
I should have won.
Oh my God.
I'll plug first responders.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
And I want to thank everybody for being here. You know, catch No Vacancy live Mondays through Thursdays. We're bringing back the Hotel Design Podcast. That should be launching sometime in September. I'm really excited for that. If any of you guys out there want to sponsor the Hotel Tech Podcast, I'm looking to bring that one back. And we're looking to finally bring back some of the other shows that we haven't been able to do since pre-COVID. Things are going great over here. We're happy. Thank you so much for all the love and support that we get for you every single week watching No Vacancy Live, Mondays through Thursdays at noon Eastern Standard Time. And, of course, here every week at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday nights for Friday Night Audit. Craig, I can't wait. It seems like October 5th is coming up any day now.
Any day now. But before that, everybody tune in to No Vacancy Live on Wednesday. Okay?
Wednesday?
Yes.
Oh, holy crap. It's our 500th
100th show.
On Wednesday.
Yes. Congratulations, my brother. Very proud of you. You are the voice of hospitality. You are a great human. Thank you for everything. And yes, Glenn and I will be on stage together again at Click 5 on October 5th. At the Crown Jewel of the Anaheim Resort, the brand new JW Marriott. So, yes.
That's going to be great. And if you go to the event and want to join us at Disneyland the next day, we'd love to see you there too. We're going to have a great time at Click 5, October 5th. Go find that at cliconference.com.
And
over there, yep.
We're going to be vlogging from Disneyland.
We are going to be vlogging from Disneyland. That should be a whole lot of fun. I can't wait to be like a Disney mom. Maybe they'll finally like pay attention to us instead of blowing me off every time I want to do business with them. Tough company.
That's a good way to smooth the.
Yeah, I feel that right here, Glenn. Right here.
They will never. Oh, Corey Wong, Fish After Party. We're going there tomorrow night. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for. Yeah.
Say thank you to Chris.
Yes. Thank you, Chris Green. Thank you, Steve Sharkey. Thank you to the incredible team at the Showboat that allowed us to do this fun broadcast from a boxing ring.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to go catch some fish shows. We're going
Aloha.
to a great party. See you all later. We'll be back
Aloha.
next week on show. See you later. Aloha, Craig. Love you, buddy. See you later.
Love you too. Bye.